y'all, come on in the kitchen. I've been waiting on you. I'm glad we're all here because I am gonna give y'all a recipe for the most incredible soup. Where did I put my glasses? I don't know where I put my glasses. It's actually in, oh gosh, the December issue of this year, right?
Yeah, it should be coming out.
Oh, good. And it's chicken, meatball, and orzo soup. And Brooke, my daughter-in-law, Jack and Maddie and Davis's mother, asked Eddie and I to come eat with them the other night. She said, I have made the most wonderful soup out of the magazine. In fact, Brooke is hooked to this magazine. She said, you know, she likes to follow recipes. She doesn't like to go off course. And so she cooks so much out of this magazine. And I'm so happy that she does. She loves it because she gets a picture of it. She knows what it's supposed to look like. And her soup was incredible. And she served it with just a hot loaf of French bread. And it's easy, y'all. And it's fall, and it's just in time for the season. All right, so I have got 1 pound of ground chicken here. Now I went ahead and I put the grated Parmesan cheese in it. It's 1/4 cup. And I've got 1/3 cup of panko breadcrumbs. I've got 1/2 teaspoon of Italian seasoning and 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. And I'm gonna put, I think this calls for salt too. Yeah, 1 teaspoon of kosher salt. So, you know, using chicken, it's actually pretty healthy. You know, if you're trying to stay away from pork or beef. So I'm gonna cut on this pot and let it be heating. And I've got 2 tablespoons, or maybe it's 1 tablespoon of oil to cook the meatballs in. And this didn't call for any pepper. You know, if you're cooking for children, they may not like it so much. So this is a very delicious but mild soup. And my Michael, I swear you wouldn't think so, because he's big and man, he's a man's man, and he could eat soup for 3 meals a day, and you wouldn't think that about him. You'd think he wanted steak and potato every meal. All right, so all I'm gonna do at this point is roll my meat into balls, and you can make them any size you want to, but this is about the size that Brooke made them. And you don't want to overwork your meatballs. You don't want to like squish them down, and you want them light and airy, not overworked. And when I get them all done, or enough done to put in the pan, I will throw them over there in that hot vegetable oil.
This, when we had it, it kind of reminded me of the Greek chicken and lemon rice soup.
Yes, absolutely. I know exactly what you're talking about, Eddie. Yes, because it didn't have but 2 tablespoons of lemon juice and like 1 teaspoon of lemon zest.
Yeah.
But it had a real lemony, crisp, clean taste, didn't it?
It sure did.
And it's got your vegetables in it, so you don't need to have a salad or anything like that, because it's got your carrots, your celery, your onions, your orzo. So you're really good to go. All right, now I'm gonna start these cooking over here. And you want to make sure you kind of shake your pot and pan to keep your balls a-rolling. forgot to spray this in. I hate that. I meant to spray it, but I didn't. Okay, y'all, I've got all the meatballs made, and I've got our pan back here getting hot. And added a tablespoon of vegetable oil. And in they go. Chicken has a tendency to stick, y'all, because it, you know, has almost no fat in it. So you might want to decide to spray whatever you're cooking them in. Okay, so there they go. And something is like chicken that needs to be, just give it a soft hug, not a bear hug. I sure do like just shaking my pot, so I don't have to actually stir them, because they will tear up if you're not careful. So by shaking them, I can get them cooked all the way around. Now y'all know I have told y'all before that I never do a recipe the same time, this alike. Every time I always do something a little different. But this is one of those recipes that, I mean, it is tried and true. You can go right by it. I'm only changing one thing, y'all. And that is, I'm going to cook my carrots. Yeah, my carrots and my celery and my onions for a little bit first before I add the broth. I think the recipe tells you to just put the broth in the pan next and heat it and then put in your vegetables. But I just like the idea of giving those vegetables a little head start. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right. Now, all you wanna do is just brown these meatballs. You don't have to have them completely cooked, because remember, they're gonna cook some more in the stew when we get it in the chicken broth. So this is perfect. And you see, we didn't overwork those meatballs. We just lightly rolled them together. All right, now I'm gonna add our onion. Our carrots. And our celery. So, like I told you, this has got plenty of wonderful vegetables for your family. So you kind of covered all the bases. See, and the reason I'm cooking these a little bit just in the natural fat from the chicken, I don't know, I just like them that way. I just like them sauteed a little. So that won't take but a minute. Oh, I turned them down pretty low. So, here's all of our meatballs. And I had to do like 2 batches. I did them in 2 batches probably, y'all. And, Teresa, you got Guard on the phone, honey? It's moved from over here, so. Okay, huh? Is it the gate or is it a customer, a salesperson? I get so sick of those sale calls. Sale, S-A-L-E, not C-E-L-L. I just get so tired of them. You know, if I want to buy something, I'll call them. You ain't got to call me. How about y'all? Don't y'all feel that way?
Yes.
Everybody's in their own world. Teresa, did you hear what I said?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm
What
trying.
did I say?
You said something about sales calls and you're sick of them, and there might have been a question in that.
There was a question, but you know the beauty of it. I can't remember the question. I can't even remember the question, Teresa. So you had missed a beat, girl. All right, so I'm not going to saute this very long because it is going to be cooking. And I am so excited about this because I had homemade chicken broth left over from some chickens that I cooked the other night. And, you know, I always say that real kitchen stock is like gold. You can use it so many different ways. And it has a flavor like boxed or canned broth. I'm sorry. It just doesn't have the flavor of the real thing. So, now we're going to just pour our broth over our vegetables. And we're going to add 2 bay leaves. And that bay leaf is going to give it a wonderful little taste of bay. And now I'm adding 2 cloves of diced garlic. So it's wonderful, you know, having a daughter-in-law that cooks almost every recipe in all the magazines, because I love the feedback that she's able to give me. So it helps so much, Brooke. Thank you. Thank you. In fact, I asked her if she could be here today with me, but I got a late start, and so she's picking up children from school right now. So I'm gonna take a break. I've still got some more stuff to add to this soup, Eddie. I've got the lemon zest and the lemon juice and the orzo. And of course the orzo, we would add it towards the last because this little T90 pasta cooks so quick. All right, y'all, we let this cook for 30 minutes. And now we're gonna add the meatballs. And we're gonna cook that for 5 minutes. And then we're gonna stir in our rind, our lemon zest, our lemon juice, and our orzo. And then we're gonna let that cook for 10 minutes. That looks so good. So good. Yum. I'm gonna turn that up and get it to boiling again. So 5 minutes. And then we'll come over here and get the rest of our ingredients, put them in, and then 10 more minutes. So keep an eye on the clock, y'all. Okay, the next to the last step is adding, and I immediately was able to taste the lemon in this soup, and I thought it was so good and so fresh tasting. All right, that was one teaspoon of zest, and that's 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. And now we're gonna add our orzo. And if you find that a lot of your liquid may be cooked out, I've got some extra chicken stock, so I won't hesitate to pour that in the pot if I want more liquid. So 10 minutes on this, and it's time to eat. We've got the dogs locked in here in this kitchen, and they can't hardly stand it, because when that leaf falls, they can't get to the door and bark. All right, soup's on, y'all. Look at this beautiful soup. And I did add a little bit more stock because some of my stock had cooked out. Now, I recommend for y'all to, just for pretty, top it with some parsley or fresh dill or some more Parmesan cheese on top would be delicious. Oh my gosh, the lemon just jumps out at you. It's so delicious, and it, have you ever tasted something that tasted healthy, Eddie?
Yes.
To me, this tastes healthy and hot. I'm having trouble holding my bowl, y'all. But this is definitely one of those recipes that you'll want to keep in your file and fix this on a regular basis for your family.
I would say that's one of my favorites. I love chicken
lemongrass. Isn't there some kind of lemongrass soup or something like that? This is delicious. Now, Michael Groover will definitely be picking up the pepper shaker because the recipe didn't call for any pepper, and I did not put any pepper in it. So, like I said, this is very kid-friendly. Until I see y'all, I send you love and best dishes. Have a blessed day. Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.